Good morning, students. I hope all of you are fine. So in my last video, we have started our exercise 4.3 with question number 1. So there we were finding the roots using completing square method and completing square method. Both the methods I have taught. So let us do with question number 2, where you are given 2 questions and you are asked to find the roots. So if not stated, you can use any of the method. Okay, so first let us try to bring this question form in quadratic. So as you can see, with the first question, I'm taking my x as an LCM and I have tried to convert this in quadratic form. Okay, so here x square minus 3x minus 1 equal to 0. So as you all can see, I'll try to do with my quadratic methods, where a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3 and c is equal to minus 1. So whenever we are finding there, since it is degree 2, so we are going to take 2 roots. Okay, so first of all, always we have to write the required formula. Okay, then you can replace it with your given value. So 3 plus minus root over 9 plus 4 upon 3. So 3 plus minus root 13 by 3. So here our first root is 3 plus root 13 by 3 and our second root is 3 minus root 13 by 3. Okay. So here also let us go to the second question. Now here our LCM will be x plus 4 into x minus 7. X minus 7 minus x minus 4 equal to 11 by 30. So on the numerator we are getting minus 11 and here we are getting x plus 4 into x minus 7 equals to 11 by 30. So we can directly cancel this too. So after that we can cross multiply our part. On the left hand side I am writing this and on my right hand side I am writing this. Okay, so now associative law we can apply here. So x square minus 7x plus 4x minus 28 equal to minus 30. So let us try to convert this again in quadratic form. So minus 30 will be coming here, it will be plus 2 equals to 0. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3 and c is equal to 2. So since we have already written the formula in my first question, I can directly solve the answer. Minus b plus minus root over minus b square 4 into 1 into 2 divided by 2 into 1. So 3 plus minus 9 minus 8 by 2. So 3 plus minus 1 by 2, isn't it? So our one root will be 3 plus 1, that is 4 by 2 will be 2. And what will be our second root? That is 3 minus 1, that is 2 by 2 equals to 1. Okay, so this is the answer of our second part question, and these are the answer of the roots for the first question. I hope all of you understood the concept of finding the roots of a quadratic equation. Okay, so let us see the third question. What is given? The sum of the reciprocal of Rahman's age 3 years ago and 5 years from now is 1 by 3. Okay, so first let us let Rahman's present age be x years. Okay, therefore Rahman's age, it is given 3 years ago. So what will be Rahman's age 3 years ago? That is simple, x minus 3 years, isn't it? And Rahman's age 5 years from now, that is after 5 years, Rahman's age will be x plus 5 years, isn't it? So this is the first part. Second, what is given? The sum of the reciprocal. So what is the reciprocal of this? So as per our equation, reciprocal of x minus 3 will be look like this, and reciprocal of x plus 5 will be this. Okay, and what is given? Their sum is given equals to 1 by 3. So here, like your previous question, you have to convert this in quadratic. Okay, so simply we will take the LCM. So 2x plus 2, and this will be x square plus 5x minus 3x minus 15 equals to 1 by 3. So it is 2x plus 2 upon x square plus 2x minus 15 equals to 1 by 3. Okay, so here try to cross multiply this, so it will be x square plus 2x minus 15 equal to 6x plus 6. So if 6x is brought this side, it will be plus 2x minus 6x will be this, isn't it? And minus 15, if you bring this here, it will be minus 21 equals to 0. So this is the required quadratic equation, that is x square minus 4x minus 21. Okay, so let me now do this in a different method. Okay, so x square minus 4x minus 21 equal to, so if I don't want to do in quadratic method, let me do with middle term splitting, isn't it? So middle term 21 you have to break, so that you should get 4. So simple, I can write 7 minus 3 x minus 21 equals to 0. So x square minus 7x plus 3x minus 21 equals to 0. So taking x common, x minus 7, here 3 is common. Okay, so what is the factorized part? Therefore, what will be the x value? One x value is coming 7 and another will be minus 3. Since it's a quadratic equation, that's why we are getting 2 answers. But out of this 2 answer, you have to take 7, because an age of a person cannot be negative. Okay? So therefore, what we will conclude by writing that Rahman's present age is 7 years. Okay, suppose if you want whether your answer is correct or not, you can verify. For example, I will show you. So just now we have got this equation. This was the equation, isn't it? So your answer is correct or not. So I am solving from left hand side. If I am taking my left hand side part is this, I should get my right hand side to be 1 by 3, isn't it? So your answer is correct or not, you can verify by yourself. So by putting 7 here, we will get 1 by 4, and here 12. So LCM of 4 and 12 is 12. So if I take LCM 3 plus 1, you are getting 4 by 12. That means our answer is coming left hand side 1 by 3, and on the right hand side also we are getting 1 by 3. So in this way you can also verify your answer by yourself in your exam. Okay, so the answer of question number 3, that is Rahman's present age is 7 years. Okay, so let us see question number 4. In a class test, the sum of Shefali's marks in mathematics and English is 30. Had she got 2 marks more in maths and 3 marks less in English, the product of their marks is 210. Find her marks. Okay, so since there are 2 subjects and the sum is given here 30, so I can take, let the mathematics marks be x and the English marks be 30 minus x, because why? The sum should come as 30. So the sum cannot be more than 30. So maths marks I am taking as x and English marks I am taking 30 minus x. Okay, now what is the condition? Had she got 2 marks more in maths. So if I write new mathematics marks, new mathematics marks will be x plus 2, and new English marks will be how much? 3 marks less, that is 30 minus x minus 3. So what shall be her English marks now? 27 minus x. So her new maths marks is x plus 2 and her English marks is 27 minus x. So as per our question, what is given here, had she got 2 marks more in maths and 3 marks less in English, the product of the marks is 210. So let us product now, make it product. Okay, so it is given. So this is the required question of the equation. Okay, so simply you can use associative law. So again we have to convert this in quadratic. So minus x square. So 27 minus 2 is plus 25x, and if I bring 210 over here, so 210 minus 54, 6, 1. So it will be 1 minus this. Since our x square cannot be negative, so I'm doing it. Okay. So this is the required quadratic equation. So again you can easily solve using your prime factorization method, or you can not prime factorization method, you can use your quadratic method, you can use splitting method, factorization method, you can use completing square method, your choice. Okay, so now 156 we have to break in such a way that we must get it 25. Okay, so let me first take the prime factorization and let us see. Okay, so here I think we can break 12 plus 13. So x square minus 25x plus 156 equals to 0. So easily we can break 4 into 3, 12. So 12 plus 13 will give us 25, and 12 into 13 will give us 156. So take x common, x minus 12. So here if I take minus 13 common, that is x minus 12 equals to 0. So x minus 13 and x minus 12. So x equals to 13, and since there are two values which can be taken, so suppose if your maths marks is 13, your English marks will be how much? 17. Okay, if your maths marks is 12, your English marks will be 18. So these are the two possible answers. So in this way we can do any method to solve the required quadratic equation. Thank you.